What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. So this episode, I think we... Oh, what's this? Oh, wait, I checked this earlier. This was the Pride Day challenge from last episode that we never decided to finish. This episode, I think we are... let's do an Eden run. I feel like an Eden run is... Well, I mean, we have a lot of completion marks done for him anyway, and we don't have many paths unlocked. Though we did just unlock the dark room last episode. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do a Kane has like everything. Let's do a Judas run. I think a Judas run is good. It's also hopefully going to make up for 2 episodes ago, I think, when we had that Judas run that we ended with a Lazarus run, I think. Something like that. And that ended up working pretty well. So I think a Judas run is a good starting point here. Oh, it Curse to the Blind. Mega Fart, or Mega Bean, Giga Fart. Use it here. Pretty good use of it, I'd say. I mean, yeah, I think pretty okay use of it right there, I'd say. Okay. That was sort of close, but not really. Sort of. I'm just saying that because I don't bounce really far. Okay. So a Petrified Poop, that's a very nice trinket to have this early. Hopefully we get lots of money from it. And maybe some soul hearts even, maybe some red hearts, probably red hearts. More so than coins. Okay, yeah. That's that, I guess. Secret room? Yes. Just looked like it was there, I don't know. Eternal Heart, I think we're gonna want that. I think that's something we're gonna want, yeah. Just an extra HP right off the bat for Judas is very nice to see. Because he only has 1 red heart, and you know how that goes. Just 1 hit from a champion he will just be gone. Forever from existence. No one will ever know who he is. I did not mean to click E there. I don't know why I did that. Great use of a bomb. Okay. The Haunts. This guy can be sort of a pain sometimes, but we have Look Belial. I'm not going to say I'm not scared. All I'm going to say is that I'm confident. I don't know about this. I don't know about this one. I think taking damage doesn't really matter. I mean, although it does make us lose health, obviously, but it doesn't matter that much. I don't think. Especially only 1 hit. Especially also because we got that soul heart. No, but it doesn't matter too much because it's at the first floor, no devil deals, etc., etc. Okay, is it? I thought I saw this being in 2 soul hearts. Okay, it was 1. I thought they like grouped together or something. Sometimes they can do that. Okay, let's play this. Let's not forget about this. Red hearts. I mean, losing them doesn't really count against anything at this point. Let's try to find some more red hearts, then go down to the next floor, I suppose. Envy, not a boss I would like to be fighting right now. A mini boss, I should say. Quite annoying, actually. I think he can drop cards, though, so hopefully he drops like a Joker card. I know that's probably not in the cards for us right now. I know that pun was the best. No, but it's probably not too likely that he'll drop one. But there's a chance. And that fight was easier than I thought it would be, to be honest. A bomb. Or does he drop bombs? I don't know. I feel like he drops cards. Maybe that's Pride or something. I know one of the mini bosses drops cards. Maybe it's Sloth. I'm confusing all of them. Alright, so yeah, latch key, 2 keys from that, soul heart, got soul heart from the ground, from the floor, or whatever. Got eternal heart, so more health, well 2 eternal hearts. So we're looking pretty good right now. Health wise, pretty okay for this point in the game, and damage wise, obviously above average because we're Judas. Consumable wise, looking pretty okay, not great. I mean, we're looking decent. Consumable wise, I mean, we don't have a lot of things, but we're still very early. So there's a lot of potential. For example, there's a bomb, we only had 1, so. Alright, so let's go this room. Hopefully the item room stems off this room. No. Alright, so, actually, so this run, we're probably going to want to try to make boss rush, especially because we have more damage. Hopefully we can not have such a hard time with this. Oh right, the seed is MQRZBWPY. I always forget to give the seed to be in episode. 26 episodes in, I keep forgetting. Anyway, so boss rush. Last episode I also wondered about the mom's foot completion mark. For some reason I thought there was one, but apparently it's just, it's not a thing. So yeah, there's that. So we want to do boss rush. We probably want to go to the dark room path to finish that up as soon as possible, because that path is usually really annoying. So we're probably, if we even get that far, or get that strong, I should say, we probably want to go that path, just to get as many things done in one episode as possible. Boss rush done, and also the negative. This room is actually the worst thing ever, because the stonies block the flies, and you can't get out of there without breaking the poop, and that just takes like 14 years. The stonies are blocking you. I don't know. Mom's contact, Mom's eye, I should say. Well, not I should say, it's literally called that. No, but it's a pretty decent item, I'd say, especially with positive luck. As you can see here, the effect is pretty self-explanatory here. I believe it's based on luck, how often that tear shoots out. I was gonna say that eye shoots, which still makes sense. I should point out, but never mind. That tangent doesn't really matter. Alright. Key, and so free fires. That's not what I wanted, but secret room. Wow, okay. For some reason I thought I could get away with just hitting it and not taking damage. I guess I was severely mistaken. So Little Horn here, it's not, I don't think this is going to be too hard of a fight at all. Yeah, he's already less than half health. Yeah, this is not going to be too much of a troubling time, I don't think. I worded that sentence very, very strangely. It's not going to be too much of a troubling time. No, it's not going to be too, we're not going to have too hard of a time here, as you can see. Let's take those pills after, because it's telepills. The shovel and Guppy's collar. We definitely want Guppy's collar. I don't think we want the shovel. The shovel is not something we're interested in right now. Bad trip. Are you a wizard? Pretty fly. So, one good pill and one okay pill. What makes you small is the okay pill, in case you couldn't tell. And Are You a Wizard isn't bad, but it's not strictly good, if that makes sense. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know Mom's eye synergized with Are You a Wizard like that. That's strange. So, Are You a Wizard isn't strictly good, but it's not strictly bad either. I mean, the situations where it is bad, but overall it's not bad. It's just kind of inconvenient, if that makes sense. Like, for example, you could have, like, say, Fire Mind. That's a pretty decent item based on this damage output and stuff like that. But in many situations, it's bad, or it looks bad, just because it hurts people, and people have associated the item with it being a bad item. That doesn't make sense. No, people associate the item with bad things, and therefore they think the item's bad. I think that's how that works. Same thing with Bob's Brain. It's obviously a really, really good damage dealer, but people have taken damage from it so many times and not really, like, paid attention to when it was doing good for them, that they just associated with it being bad. I feel like that's how it works, sort of. Because there's obviously the opposite. For example, if you get Polyphemus, you know it's always good. But that's only for, like, those types of items, that makes sense. Actually, it doesn't really work the opposite way, because good items are good no matter what, and there's not really usually a downside. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, there's probably downsides, to like a lot of different items that are seen as good. I guess like a downside it could be, for example, brimstone. I know this is very riveting commentary, so let me finish. For example, brimstone or mom's knife, they cancel out a lot of the cool synergies you can get. Like, for example, you could have these crazy Tech 0 tiers, but brimstone doesn't allow that, nor does mom's knife. Or, for example, you could have, like, Guppy. That's a really well-known example with mom's knife, and you don't generate flies, or at least not the rate you would if you had normal tiers, or brimstone, for that matter. So, that's just a little tangent I want to go off on, just to pass the time, fill dead air, as is a theme in these episodes, dead air. No, for real, like, I just wanted to talk about that because it seemed like a topic that would be interesting, to some degree, I suppose. Okay, hopefully this item room has something good. I want to keep Devil Deal chance as high as possible, as you may imagine. Although I don't think it really matters this floor, really, unless we get more health, because we have 1 red heart. And I don't think I want to take a deal with 1 red heart. I don't know about you. Hemolacria. I don't think we took this yet. Maybe we did. Actually, I think we did. And I feel like this will mess up our run, but let's take it. I'm seeing red. Damage upgrade. I actually forgot about that. So that may have been the right decision. I'm not sure. I think this goes over things. Yep. This may have been the right decision. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully, actually, with Mom's Eye, it could synergize pretty okay, because it basically shoots out 2 when it procs. So hopefully, excuse me, we can get items such as like Brimstone or something, because I don't know if that synergizes with Hemolacria. Like, or these cool items that have these interesting synergies like no one's ever seen before. Well, I doubt it, but... Or like Tech 0 or something. I wonder how that would work. All these tiers are flying everywhere. Hopefully we can get some cool synergies going on. And I really want that rune. You don't know how much that hurts me. It really doesn't. I'm actually kidding. Just kidding. So this room is not looking fun for us, especially because one explosion will kill us, and that's not what you want on a run when you have 1 heart. That is not what you prefer to happen to you, and which is why I am aiming to eradicate these champions from existence within the first 5 seconds of entering the room, and by that I mean first, like, probably 30 seconds. But I digress. I almost walked in that spike. That could have been bad. Alright, we got PhD and Soul Heart. We're gonna take the Soul Heart. I think that's a good course of action here. Now let's donate some, just to fill the machine up higher, to get closer to that beloved 999 cents. But anyway, Caves 1, 11 minutes in. We're not quite on track for boss rush. I think finishing this floor at like very soon and finishing Caves 2 at like 13 minutes is where you want to be, and I don't think we're gonna get there like at all. So we gotta get pretty lucky, I think, to be able to make boss rush at this rate. And to be honest, at this point, I don't think boss rush is really what we want, because we got Hemolacria and our shot speed is so slow. And hitting bosses like this is not going to be fun. But I guess if we make it, we'll try. I'm obviously not going to miss it on purpose, because I'm scared or anything. That sounds very sarcastic, but I'm really not. I will make an effort for as long as I remember to. Excuse me. We have 1 heart left. Any of these bombs will kill us in 1 hit. Scumpy's Collar helps us. Anyway. This is not good for us right now. Hopefully this guy can just, you know, perish. Please. You know, excuse me. Oh, why do I think that was mine? Give me that, please.
Full health.
Yeah, for some reason I thought that thing flying around was mine. I have no idea why. By mine, I mean it wouldn't hurt me. Where is he spawning? Here he is. Excuse me? Okay. So 5.88% chance of a deal with the devil. I don't see that happening. Yeah, no. Hopefully this gives a tears up. It does, a very small one at that, but a tears up, I suppose. Alright, so we got one black heart. I think that's as unlucky as you can be. I guess that's unlucky. I guess the most unlucky you can be with that is one soul heart. I guess as unlucky as you can be is full soul hearts and just get all red hearts. I don't know where I'm going with this. This is very riveting content, and I am scared. Okay. That was a close one, excuse me, please. Okay. 13 minutes in. Caves 2. We gotta move. I know I always say that, but I always take as long as, like, conceivably possible on each room. For some reason. I end up having to, like, rush to the boss or something. No, I feel like the item is over here. This is okay, making these decisions is gonna make us miss boss rush. Yeah, you see what I mean? Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, this is not fun. This is not fun. If you think this is fun, you are a liar. Okay, we got it. That actually was not as stressful as I thought it would be. But it was still pretty stressful. I mean, come on. Okay, the item room is up here. It might be still up here. It's to the left, off of that room, to our left. I said that like in the most roundabout way possible. That would probably add like at least 3 unnecessary words, but it doesn't really matter. It's not here. Okay. Watch it be in the bottom of that big room, or watch it be branching off of the starting room, like way at the bottom. I don't even know what I would do if it was that. Or watch the boss room be branching off from the bottom. I don't even know. The boss room is probably up here, to be honest. Yeah, the boss is probably up here, so let's take care of the boss as soon as possible. We might just want to leave the item room behind, because I don't know if we can make boss rush if we don't take it. I mean, if we take it. Unless this is the telepills that brings us to the item room, which it did not. Okay. The boss is probably up here, yeah. How do I know that, you ask? Well, I don't. But I'm just guessing. It's not like there's some strange pattern in this room that's like has an arrow. It's not like if I took a screenshot of this room right now and the PNG of the image translated to a text file said, to the left of this room is the boss. No, that's not how anything works. And the boss is actually not here, so conspiracy theories, get out of here. The boss is not here. Card, Empress. Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna make a boss rush. Big surprise, yeah, I know. If you've been following the series, at least. Thank you, Pretty Fly. I think that's saved me there. Unless we got Mama Mega, which I don't think I want to buy anyway, because I want to donate, but... so there's that. There's the item room, and I imagine the boss is off of this room. Actually, that was helpful because it killed everything, but we have no soul hearts now. Glaucoma, that is not what we're looking for. Sorry. Attack Fly, I think that's not what we're looking for. Multi-dimensional baby, that is not what we're looking for. Scapegoat, that is not what we're looking for. Doctor's remote, that technically is what we're looking for. Actually, no, it isn't. Okay, my thought process there was that... Okay, hear me out here. I could... And don't ask me why I took Angry Fly. My thought process was that... I could pick up Book of Belial after I fired the Doctor's remote shot. But apparently you have to be holding the remote as it fires. I don't know the logic behind that, or if it even makes sense. Because, to my knowledge, when you fire an airstrike... Yes, I have experience in this. No, I don't. I'm lying. In my experience firing airstrike things, Doctor's Remote, I don't know why it's called that. It must be a reference I'm not understanding. That was... Don't even talk to me. Let's try it again. No, but anyway, what I was saying, oh, little brimstone. What I was saying was that I thought you could just pick up another spacebar item when Doctor's Remote was firing, but apparently your hand has to be on the fire button the entire time. I don't know what that's about. But hopefully this run is better. Because Judas is not been doing too well lately. That doesn't make sense. I haven't been doing well on Judas lately. But hopefully a little brimstone helps with that. Because he's usually pretty good at doing that. Hopefully it allows us to get to boss rush as well. So how long was that? Like a 15-minute run? Let me just check OBS quickly. Yeah, actually more like 20 minutes. Well, you know that, but so you're watching, I'd imagine, hopefully. Please. No. Yeah, so hopefully we do some stuff here. I see hopefully way too much. I should stop. Hopefully. Okay. A bomb and a key? I mean, a bomb and a key? A bomb for a bomb and a key? Let me rephrase that. A bomb for one bomb and 2 keys. Well, basically, a bomb for a bomb refunds and 2 keys is not bad. But I prefer soul hearts. That's for sure. And this room is literally the easiest. This room goes from like a 7 difficulty, for this point in the game at least, unless you have like Death's Touch or something. It goes from like a high, not 7, maybe like a high 6 to like a 9, not 9, to like a 1 difficulty, or maybe a 2 with Little Brimstone. I don't even know. Experimental treatment, let's take it. More damage, less fire rate, but that's fine. Basically everything up besides tier rate, which is excellent. Well, technically tier rate went up, but that's the opposite in this game. You see, tier rate is the lower it gets, it's better. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Be sarcastic. You know, I feel like I'm too blunt with how I say things. For example, like I said, I was just kidding. I was being sarcastic. I otherwise could have said, well, what I probably should have said to make it sound less awkward is to say I was being sarcastic or I was kidding, but have like an undertone where I'm like, not an undertone, but have like a way of speaking where I'm just like act like a sarcastic way of talking. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I don't know what I'm doing. Just kidding. You see, I fixed it. No, that was actually on purpose. Anyway. So it's Wednesday when I'm recording this, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday, February 28th. Yeah. I'll be uploading the same day as recording. I don't know why I have to say this, but I don't have to say this. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to fill dead air here. I'm not really... Those coins were very nice, actually. And what am I doing? The shop's right there. Boom. That was unnecessarily fitting. I also unnecessarily took damage, which could compromise our Devil Deal, which is not good news for us. Black candles appear in the basement. Apparently you unlock that at 150 coins. That basically, you know how every once in a while, you can get curses on floors? Like, for example, one of the floors last run, we got Curse of the Blind. I think it was the first floor, actually. All those curses, like Curse of the Maze, Curse of the Blind, Curse of the Lost, Curse of the Unknown, all those curses are basically negated. as well as not many people know this. Well, I'd imagine more people know this now because like big YouTubers have pointed it out. But Cursed Eye, you know how people who haven't played this game before probably don't know, but I guess you could watch it and not play it. But that was a very nice explosion. Thank you. Cursed Eye. When you're charging it, if you take damage, you teleport randomly. That effect is negated, so it's slightly better, but still a pretty bad item. Well, let me rephrase that in a huge way. It's actually a great item if you have Black Candle and Cursed Eye, in my opinion. I haven't had it much, and I probably had it a while ago, but I didn't notice that it was being negated, the effect of teleporting. I haven't noticed, probably, and so I never really paid much attention to it. And these days, I say these days like that happened like 10 years ago or something. No, but these days, I don't know how else to say that, but around now, that was a nice tears up. So around now, I actually understand that that is a thing that can happen if you get Cursed Eye. Say from a Curse of the Blind, and then you see Black Candle in the shop. I hope I remember that that's actually like a great synergy. And not to forget to take it. Okay, 2 hearts, that doesn't do us any good. Yeah, Little Brim is just basically carrying us. We're at 5 minutes in at Cave 1. Whereas last run we were probably like 11 minutes in or something like that. Yeah, we're definitely going to make boss rush unless we hit a brick wall, pretty much. That's basically how I see this going. Boss rush is kind of boring, in my opinion. I don't know. Infested. Very high yields infested build there. No, boss rush is kind of boring for me. I don't know. I know you only have to do it once for every character. That's still a lot. It's definitely not boring if you have OP items and stuff, but this is the situation where you don't have good items, or many good items at least, and you just have basic stuff like we do now. I mean, I don't know, we might get Brimstone the Devil deal, but I mean, sometimes you're in a boss rush, so you just have basic items like some tears upgrades and a couple damage upgrades and stuff, and your tears are just like normal, and it's just kind of boring. I don't know, it's kind of like a slog just to go through it. It's not really like a problem. That was really good, wow. It's not really a problem, but it's more of like an inconvenience or just annoyance. I don't know. You can't really fix it because it's not really like a bug or something, even though not everything that's patched and updates are necessarily bugs, but I digress. But I'd imagine more people have this opinion, but at the same time, you only have to go through it once for each character, so it's not too bad. And you might want to go through it anyway, even if your run is bad, because it could have a good item. So that could be the incentive to go for it. Like, for example, your tiers could be really boring, and you could get a boss rush, and you're like, oh, I'm not going for it, but I'm just going to look at the items inside. And you see, like, Sacred Heart, so you had Chaos. And then you're like, oh, I mean, I do this now. Thanks, Self, for wanting to go in here, because I'm curious. I don't know. Just a little rambling, I guess. Okay, let's check here. We have insufficient funds. Oh, look at that. Chaos. We don't want it, though, because that was a soul fire. Wow. Don't know how lucky you have to be for that. Just some ramblings, I guess. Don't really have too much to really talk about here, besides literally what's happening in the game. No, but I guess I could say that we are, I know I'm talking about this like every episode now, but we're more than a quarter of the way to 100 episodes, and more than halfway to 50. I feel like that's sort of exciting. I mean, I'm making an episode pretty consistently. I know on my channel About page, if anyone's seen it, I said I'll try to make like a video like every week or 2 weeks, but I seem to be making, unless I'm like actually insane, I From what I've seen, I sound like I'm not doing this firsthand. No, from what I've seen from my performance at making consistent uploads is that I have made an episode like once every around 3 days, I want to say. So I just want to give myself a little pat on the back for that. I know it sounds, and I mean it's not like crazy. I literally have 26 episodes of one game, plus like some random videos here and there. But I don't know. I just kind of feel like consistency is a good thing to have on YouTube, especially early on, because if you keep it up, it will only get better. That's how I see it, at least. That was really good damage. Oh, that was not. I hit the firebomb into his hand. Oh, that was some pretty good damage. I take damage immediately. Yeah, I'm sure everyone saw it. Mom's heals range up, not bad. Actually, pretty bad. I actually did not mean to take that. But, yeah. Should be fine, I guess. So, around 9 minutes, 40 seconds, caves 2. I think we're making okay time. Let's try to leave this floor at around 12 minutes. Hopefully we can make that happen. With minimal discrepancies in time relative to what I said. That was the most roundabout way of saying that I could think of. Okay. Okay. I'm saying okay like 40 times a second. But that's... You thought I was gonna say okay. No, that's great. This is not great though, because we're at 1 soul heart. Yeah. This is worse than 1 red heart, because you can actually, you know, fill it up and not have to sit there at a half soul heart and be like, well, what do I do now? I feel like when I first started playing the game, I undervalued soul hearts. I mean, that's understandable to an extent, because you need as much health. You need as much health as you can get when you first start playing the game, because you take damage every 2 seconds. I'd imagine, unless you're some sort of like god or something. Rubber Smite. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. No, but I feel like I undervalued soul hearts because you couldn't replenish them. I took damage literally like every single run, probably like 15 times if I didn't. If I survived long enough, I took damage probably 15 times. If I had enough health, I probably would have taken damage like 20 times every single floor. I know that's not plausible because you would probably die like 20 times over at that point. No, but anyway. Like, I never really... I know it sounds like such a hard, difficult problem, like, oh, feel sorry for me. You know, I'm actually stupid, but I kind of want to finish what I was talking about. No, but... I know it sounds like I'm trying to say, oh, like, feel sorry for me, like, I didn't care about soul hearts. And I understand what I was thinking back when I started playing, but I sort of don't now. Actually, no, I take that back completely. I do. But it's just, this is obviously because I didn't have 900 hours when I first started playing the game. I didn't know how to dodge. In fact, I didn't know enemy patterns and stuff like that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. / if you enjoyed. And see you guys next time. That was a terribly rambly episode. That didn't even make sense.